Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week's video is actually going to be a what's in my bag, but it's going to be featuring my Coach Beat shoulder bag. I absolutely love this bag. This bag just screams the beginning of fall. Like when you see the bag, and I'm pretty sure you've already seen it, of course, based off of the thumbnail, but I love this bag. But of course, you already know before I can officially start this week's video, I just have to take the time to thank everyone. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, you coming back for more. It is so greatly appreciated. But other than that, though, let's just go ahead and dive into this week's video of What's in My Bag featuring the Coach Shoulder Beat Bag. Okay, everyone, so for the big reveal, 3, 2, 1. I mean, does this not scream fall? Like, I love this bag. I have had this bag like for a while, and I think that it is stunning. I have no regrets whatsoever. I purchased this bag back at the height of the pandemic in 2020, and oh my gosh, I love this bag. I know a lot of people would probably consider this bag to be ugly, but I don't think it's ugly. I think it is simply fashion. I love it. I just feel like it reminds me of something that Coach would do is maybe like an upcycle look, because I know Coach stores, they do have like where you can bring bags into like their stores, and they upcycle it some way, somehow they recycle it, and it's just even better than the original like handbag itself. And that's what it's giving me, but it's actually not even that at all. It's just stunning, magnificent. The one and only Coach Beat shoulder bag. And I feel like another reason people would probably think it's ugly, just because there is a lot going on with this bag. Yes, let's just be honest. There is a lot going on with this bag as far as the different canvas prints that Coach used. I mean, for starters, we do have the Coach Signature C, and then we do have the Coach Carriage. Now, I will say most of the handbags that I've seen by Coach, Coach Outlet, Coach Retail, side note too, this is Coach Retail. I've never seen like the carriage before, like the carriage detail. So that is actually very, very cool. Usually when I see Coach Canvas, it's always with the C's. Like I've never seen it with the carriages. And I honestly think, in my opinion, that's what it's just another example of why the Coach bag itself is just stunning, in my opinion, you guys. But yeah, I do like this bag. This is the bag that I am currently carrying. And let's just go ahead and quickly dive into what I have inside of this bag. So we do have two straps. Yes, I know. And while I'm not really a person that typically carries bags with multiple straps, every time I carry this bag and people see it for the first time, they always ask me, where did I get it from? And that's just it. Unfortunately, it is no longer in stock. But, maybe check places like Macari, Poshmark. They may have it, but yeah, I do typically carry this bag with the two straps. It also actually came with a third strap. So you have like this top handle, you have this chain strap, and then you have the longer strap. So where you can make it into like a crossbody if you want to. So yeah, so let's just go ahead, quickly show you what I have inside. This is currently what I'm carrying at the moment. And in no particular order, we're just going to start pulling out things. I have my phone charger. I have a Tide pen. I feel like this is the stuff that I typically always show, like when I'm doing handbag content and I'm showing you guys like what I have inside of the bags. But yeah, this is like my everyday essentials. I have a hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works, and then also a hand cream too as well from Bath and Body Works. I actually purchased these both during their semi-annual sale that was back during the summer. Side note too, I have mentioned this before in a couple of videos. This hand cream by Bath and Body Works water with the hyaluronic acid. It smells so incredibly good. I don't really know what to describe the scent as being. I know it's named water. I really didn't know that water could have like a scent, honestly, but it doesn't even remind me of water. Just go check it out for yourself if you are interested in purchasing like this. Bath and Body Works, they always have the scent water, and then there's also like another one that's called rain. But I love the water one. It smells so incredibly good. Moving right along, you guys, for whatever the reason, I have a bottle of perfume in my purse, the infamous Baccarat. I feel like everyone's mom, sisters, cousins, like aunts, nieces probably have Baccarat. Like, yeah, this definitely had its trending moment. Side note too, I've actually had this since 2020, and I don't even know if I even should be using it as far as for me looking for an expiration date, because fragrances expire like everything else expires. But hey, this perfume was super, super expensive and I want to get my money's worth, even if that means that I have to use every little drop. But yeah, guys, I've got Baccarat. Also to my handy dandy card holder from TikTok Shop, an ink pen, and let's see, my keys. And I think, yeah, you guys, that's actually it. So that's everything that I had inside of this bag. I love the interior of this bag. It's this beautiful, like burgundy or maroon type color. It's suede too. It's genuine suede leather, but pretty spacious. And then we have like this little divider zip pocket. And then we do have another pocket in the back. And then we do have this little pocket right here. So there are several compartments to this bag. And then we also have this outer pocket. Hold on, you guys. We've got this outer pocket too right here. That's also that like suede genuine leather. Um, but yes, I love this bag. Now, I will say you can't really stuff this bag per se. I mean, because if we're looking at it, the biggest pocket is really here in the front. I feel like you may, if like you're that type of person that's like super, super organized, because I know I'm very organized, especially when it comes to my handbags, I would suggest you could probably minimize the things that you pack in the bag and maybe go for like smaller, thinner like pieces. Um, Kind of like, let's see if I have an example. I don't really have like an example of anything, but I know, let's see. Yeah, I thought I would have like an example to show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, you guys, pretty much anything that's like something that's thin, almost like, checkbooks. A lot of people, they have like the checkbooks and stuff. I feel like if you got pieces like that are super, super thin, you could definitely get more stuff in here. But I usually never pack this bag out just because I just don't want it to stretch out like at all. Now, I will say I do like that Coach came up with this idea of, would you call this like the accordion like type kind of situation right here to, kind of like expand like the width of the bag? I don't know, you guys, please do not come for me. But I do like that they widened the sides of the bag like that, because that actually helps with you being able to store even more things in the bag. But yes, I love this bag. I can definitely see myself having this bag forever. Like, for real, you guys, forever. And I know I actually did a video too where I talked about the bags that I would want to keep forever. And I don't know why I didn't include this one. I definitely should have included this one as well, because truly, I just think that, in my opinion, you could wear a bag like this all year long. You know, I say all of that to say life is too short. Why purchase things only to just allow them to sit on a shelf, or in a closet to collect dust? Wear your pieces every day, not just for special occasions. So I truly feel like I could definitely get away with wearing a bag like this all year round. Looking at it though, it is more catered to fall time just based off of the colors. But if anyone knows Sable by now, they should know that Sable loves neutral colors. Like, I have always been a stickler for neutral colors. You can never go wrong with neutral colors. But yes, absolutely love this bag. And like I said, you guys, I do apologize in advance that the bag is no longer in stock, but you never know. You could very well end up lucking up by going on those secondhand websites, Macari, Poshmark. I know it's like a big gamble when you go onto sites like those because you are, hoping and praying that what it is that you see online is truly what it is that you're going to get in person. I've heard like some horrendous stories about people getting fake items. I know I had purchased my first item, which is this. I know you can't really see it, but my Coach Terry shoulder bag, the Disney collection, where Disney they collabed or with Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse collection. That collection it came back out in 2023. That was my first ever like secondhand. Well, technically that was not even secondhand. That was actually it was a brand new bag that I bought, but I just bought it from a secondhand website like Macari. It was actually like a resale purchase. So I just got really, really, really lucky. And I know I shouldn't be laughing because honestly, that is not funny, like at all. Because, like I said, I have heard of some horrendous stories about people literally not getting what they paid for. So, like I said, you guys, not trying to scare anybody, but if you are interested in purchasing that beach shoulder bag, definitely go check out those sites. I've already talked enough. This video is actually a lot longer than I had anticipated it being, but you already know. If you are interested, in continuing to watch this content, I am a lover of handbags, like all things, everything related to handbags, fashion, all that type of jazz. Definitely stick around, come back and see me again next week. But none other than that, though, please like, subscribe, comment. Bye.